Hey everybody, it's Matt Minotti with Dream Vacations, bringing you a full ship tour of Royal Caribbean Star of the Seas. We're going to go ahead and start out with the Royal Promenade. This is our little path we're going to walk. Take a full circle around deck 6 and then head back, so you get a really good view of what is up here on deck 6 and what you're going to see if you're going to take a cruise on this ship. Now this is a 2-story Royal Promenade, which I love. I think it just makes it feel so big and open. I love that on the Icon class ships. Just a really great feature to this ship. As you come around the Pearl here, you see the Pearl Cafe. You also see these awesome giant windows. It's really nothing better than coming down in the morning, sitting here and looking out the windows with your coffee. It's just an amazing part of the ship. You also get to enjoy the Pearl here, which is super cool. The Pearl Cafe has lots of grab-and-go stuff, sandwiches. Midday, morning, it has some breakfast items and some pastries. And if you have the beverage package, your coffees are included. Specialty coffees, regular coffee is included for everyone. So let's take a quick walk around this side of deck 6. And we'll be heading up towards the attic, which is the comedy club. Get a full look of the promenade there. And as we head back, we'll take a closer look at the attic. They were doing an art show this morning, so that's why you see some of that stuff there. But it's a really cool venue on the ship. It's a closer look. Generally do the comedy in here. It's really awesome. Super fun. But the look of it's really neat. I love the graffiti and things. It's a nice feature on the ship. We'll go ahead and head around and pass by the Dueling Pianos, which is a piano bar. We'll duck in there on the way back and take a closer look. We'll do a quick walk around this side as well, which will bring us up to Giovanni's Italian Kitchen and Wine Bar. Now this is one of the specialty restaurants, so there is a fee to eat here. This is a really great restaurant if you're traveling with a group or with your kids. It's a nice spot to come in and kind of do a family meal or a group meal. Some large tables, and it can usually accommodate you. It's a really cool spot. You can also get a good look at the promenade right here. You can really see how just humongous it is. It's really large. This was early in the morning. We'll do a quick cut into later in the evening. Kind of get a feel for what it looks like in the evening. There's always a lot going on the promenade, so it's a good place to hang out. The Pearl is so cool in the evening. But again, here is the ledge. You can kind of sit here and people watch, grab some wine from the wine bar right behind you. It's one of my favorite spots. I grabbed a pizza from Giovanni's and sat there and had some wine. It was nice. We'll go ahead and take a quick walk up to the end of the promenade. It's where you would check in for Giovanni's right there. And we'll take a long view down the promenade, and then we'll make our way back around. Start here at the Schooner bar. This is my go-to spot for martinis on Royal Caribbean ships. Great place to meet up before dinner or for happy hour. Really good selection of seats in here. Cocktails are really great. Love the nautical theme of the Schooner bar on all the Royal Caribbean ships. They have some larger seats for when you're traveling with the group. It's a really nice place to drop in, have a cocktail. usually have a piano player in the evening. He does a really great job usually. I'll cut to the guy that was on our ship. I do think Royal Caribbean has the best musicians at sea, and the piano players in the Schooner bar across the fleet are usually really, really great. Really good time. We'll go ahead and walk back towards Giovanni's kitchen again. We'll go ahead and take a quick walk in the dining area. Now you'll notice the windows, which is a great feature on this ship. You can sit and have dinner and just look out at the ocean. It's really awesome. My daughter and I ate here on this cruise, so I'll cut to our little table. When I'm traveling with my kids, they really enjoy Giovanni's. Love the pasta. But I really enjoy those windows. Brings in a lot of light, just makes it feel so open. Makes for a really enjoyable dinner. But again, you can see there's multiple different tables, so there's lots of configurations they can do. Again, this is my go-to for large groups when we're traveling with a group and need to get a bunch of us to dinner. Giovanni's usually can accommodate you. Also have a great view of the Pearl from here. You can sit and have dinner out here and watch it change colors. Again, this bar area is awesome on the ship. Great place to come sit on this ledge and people watch. Really enjoyed the way they have Giovanni's on this ship. You can see the pizza oven back there. Do not forget that Giovanni's has really great pizza. Much better than Sorrento's in my opinion. So if you're looking for something a little step up from Sorrento's, definitely give Giovanni's a look. Again, it is a specialty restaurant, so unless you have the dining package, there is a fee. But it's definitely worth it. So we'll go ahead and take a quick walk back towards Dueling Pianos. This is a really great space. Love this bar. Had a ball in here. Again, it's a nice size. Really good seating options. Great size. Enough people in here to make it really fun, but not too big where it's too much going on, if you know what I mean. So they did a great job with it. There was always a really fun crowd in here as well. One of my favorite spots. I'll go ahead and cut to the folks that were playing on my cruise. They were great. We had a ball. Really enjoyed them. But it'll give you an idea what you might see on your cruise.
What you see, take it eventually. You can have anything you want, but you dare not take it from me. In the jungle, welcome to the jungle. Watch me bring it to your shaking.
Again, Dueling Pianos, definite winner on this ship. We'll go ahead and head around and take a look down the promenade. Cut to when it's a little busier in the evening to give you a feel for what you might see. Promenade is definitely the hub of the ship. Always something going on. They usually have a band playing up on that little stage area across the way there. Cut over to the reggae band that was playing on our ship. Really good time on the Promenade on my cruise. We'll go ahead and head back around towards the Pearl and the Pearl Cafe. See those stairs right there? They will take you directly up to Central Park. So that's a quick way to get up there. Just keep that in mind. Go ahead and take a look at the food selection here at the Pearl Cafe. This is all included, so you just come up and kind of tell them what you want, and they hand it over. They also have the grab and go, which is great. Some good sandwiches up there, some parfaits. I definitely was hitting that up. But I think the real feature here is just these windows and being able to come chill and look out at the ocean. It was really amazing. One of my favorite spots on the ship for sure. Definitely what makes the Icon class unique. From here, we can head around and take a closer look at Boleros. I love how they have the seats kind of spilling out into the walkway. You can always hear the Latin music pouring out right here. It's really awesome. You can sit here and people watch. Boleros is always one of my favorites on the Royal Caribbean ships. And this one had a great space. Nice big dance floor. There's always folks dancing. The Latin music seems to get everybody going. This is my go-to spot for mojitos. I'm a big fan of the frozen mojito, and they do a good one here. They have a good set of seating here. This is a really good spot to come hang. Again, ample space for dancing, which people do. Definitely one of the more fun bars on the ship. If you come early, there's usually a lot of kids up there dancing, which makes it entertaining. A lot of really great rum drinks. Really enjoy this bar as well. All right, we're gonna head back around. Go ahead and head down to deck 5. Kind of look at the path we're gonna take. Try to cover the entire area. As we come down the stairs here, we're gonna circle around the back here. And that's guest services, so if you have any issues, that's where you'll go here on deck 5. They generally address everything quickly, take care of issues for you. It's your duty-free shop there. If you're one of those folks who likes the duty-free shop, you know what's in there, and that one's pretty cool. Next cruise is down here as well. This is a really good next cruise area. Best time to book a cruise is when you're on a cruise. And if you're working with myself or any other advisor, we can make sure that ports over to us even if you book it there at the next cruise office. Again, you can see how huge this promenade is. You'll notice the escalators there, which are awesome on this ship. They'll take you right down to the casino. You also use those when you're getting off the ship at different port stops. It's really cool. You have your giant Starbucks there on the right. Just remember, Starbucks is not included with your drink package. My daughters love Frappuccinos, and they can't figure out why I tell them they can't go get them. They have the collection. I went in and looked at a Chanel purse for my wife, and it was still a little over $6,000. So prepare yourself before going in. Even though they're lightly used, they still cost a good bit. Spotlight Karaoke is another one of my favorites. You definitely have to drop in here. There are some characters who get up and sing. Really makes for a good time. I popped in and out of here throughout my cruise. Always enjoyed it. Again, they have a great space here. It's not too big, but there's room for everybody, which makes it fun. And I'll cut to the folks singing when I was popping in. Always a good time at the Spotlight Cafe for sure. Karaoke bar is a win. And from here we can wrap around and start heading back. You got the Solera Beauty, which my daughters drag me in every time we're down here in the evening. Luckily they don't drag me in the jewelry store yet. They have a really good size Sorrentos, as you can see. Now, Sorrento's pizza on most ships is okay. I have to say, this was the best Sorrento's pizza I've ever had on any Royal Caribbean ship. Might have been the cocktails I had, but I actually enjoyed it. A couple times I grabbed a slice. It was actually really good. We'll go ahead and cut to where you can see some of the pizzas that they have out. And they are constantly replenishing them, so there's always a lot of selection here. But again, I had a slice of pepperoni right here, and it was surprisingly good on this ship. You see, they have the little assembly line. They're just pumping them out. But they have ample seating out there as well. And I like how it's out on the promenade, so you're kind of out in the mix, which is nice. Again, you can see the size of the promenade and the pearl here, which is just so cool to look at. We'll go ahead and head over towards the 1400 lobby bar. Now, this is another great place to come, you know, before dinner cocktails, happy hour vibe. There's so many options on this ship, it's hard to get to them all, to be honest with you. But this bar is great because of the windows and you can see out at the ocean. I just think it's really great if it's still light out to come hang. They have great cocktails here as well. Just a great space. Love the seating as well. Chairs are comfy. You can definitely camp out. Sit there, you still have a view of the Pearl and the rest of the promenade. It's just a great space. I spent a good amount of time on that couch right there. People watching and having some of my favorite cocktails here. But again, just a great space. And do not forget that you can pop out these doors right here and get out to the outdoor seating. Again, this is a feature on Icon class ships. It is just really awesome. Grab your cocktail, come on out, camp out, take a look at the ocean. Super relaxing. This is just a great space. I came out here often in the afternoon, so I will cut to a little clip of me just sitting here having a cocktail. You can see Karaoke in the background. I think we had come in from Karaoke and I popped out here and was just chilling It was nice. Another good look at the Pearl. Changes colors throughout the day and those mirrors move, which really makes the light reflect in different ways. Really cool. There is a giant Royal Caribbean shop there on your right, so if you need to get your Royal Caribbean swag, you can pop in there. They have everything you can imagine. And this is another space behind the Pearl that you almost don't notice. So if you're looking for a place to chill and quiet and look out at the ocean, there's both inside and outside seating. Another really good space to just come and sit. If you have a group, you can all hang out and chat. Again, something that I thought was always missing on a lot of Royal Caribbean ships was kind of seating in these common areas, and they really address it on these ships. The Icon class just really steps it up in that area. But again, you have some seating on this side as well. Just really enjoyable space. From here, we're gonna head back out into the main area. Again, you really could just see how large this space is. It's really, really awesome for a cruise ship. We'll go ahead and finish out deck 5 at the Thorn and Thistle, which is the English pub. I know I say it about every bar, but this is one of my favorite bars for sure. Always enjoyed coming in. They have a great beer selection. I love the pub vibe. This one's really good sized. Layout's nice. Good seating if you have a few people you want to kind of hang out and drink with. This is the place. And one of my favorite things about the pub on all the ships is they always have great acoustic music. That's the stage up there. You can always hear it spilling out into the promenade. But I'll cut to the guy that was playing on this cruise. He was really awesome. And the pub can get rambunctious later in the evening. A lot of folks enjoying their cocktails and singing out loud and yelling. And I've had some of my best times in the English pub on different Royal Caribbean cruises. And I also had a wonderful time in this one. All right, from here, we're going to pop back up to deck 6 and look at the back end of the ship. We'll go ahead and shoot through Playmakers, take a look at the ice rink. Also do a quick look at Adventure Ocean. And then sneak up the back stairs up to the Surfside area. Now, as we head back through this area, you'll also notice the large elevator banks. These elevators are awesome. There's 12 elevators here. They work amazingly well on the Icon class ships. Pick your floor. It tells you which one to go to. There's no buttons in the elevator. It's probably got some AI figuring out how to do it, but it does it really well. Really keeps things moving. So tucked back here in a kind of odd space is Playmakers. It's kind of back here behind a little bit of shopping. I love Playmakers. It's always one of my favorite spots. I do feel like they hid it on this ship in the back, which was kind of weird, but it didn't stop me from coming. My kids love it in here as well. They'll come play the games, and they love the chicken fingers and the food here. It's kid friendly, so I come in a lot with my girls and eat. They love the campfire cookie, which becomes their dinner a lot of the time. They just love it. Really good space in here. Great place to watch sports. If you're on the ship during one of the seasons of a sport you follow, it's a great place to be. They also have the owner's box on this ship as well, where you can reserve this private area. Have your own TVs and your own space. I've done that on a couple of the ships. It's really fun. And all the way here in the back is Absolute Zero, which is the ice arena. And I'll cut to it so you can take a look. It's really good size. My daughter loved the ice show. I have to say I enjoyed it, to be honest. I'm not a big show person, but I'll cut to it so you can get a look. They certainly covered a lot of ground in the ice show, I have to say. But again, found it enjoyable. My daughter loved it. This is definitely, they have some great food options in here. There is a nominal charge for the food, but I think the food's really good. I mean, there's so much food on this ship. I mean, you can't eat it all. But Playmakers is always a good option if you're looking for that bar food. They cover that really well. We'll go ahead and head back out. Definitely to one of my favorite places on the ship, which is Adventure Ocean, which is the kids club. If you are traveling with kids and you are walking up this hallway, you get that nice little butterfly feeling because you're super excited, because you know that you finally have some adult time and your kids are going to be occupied and having fun, and you will not be the one having to provide them with their fun. The Adventure Ocean on this ship was amazing. My daughter had a great time. They have the Adventure Ocean babies, so even if you have a real young one, they have you covered. My youngest daughter was in the juniors when she cruises. She is almost old enough to be bumped up with her sister. They have great spaces for the kids on these ships. You got the movie theater there on the right. Take a group in to watch it. It's really, really good. I do like on this ship, they condense the ages. There's a bigger age group in there, which I enjoy. My daughters tended to really not like being stuck in with some of the younger kids, so I like how they have the age brackets set up now. I think it's much better. But again, your kids will love it. It keeps them busy. They meet little friends on the ship. You can coordinate with them coming to Kids Club, or they'll meet friends at Kids kids club, which really helps make your cruise better because they'll have someone to play with even when you're out at the pool. So kids club is a 10 out of 10 on Royal Caribbean. All right, from here you'll pop back out into the elevator area that would take you back towards the main area of the Royal Promenade. While we're here, I will flash to a picture when my daughter met Sailor, which is the ship dog. She was so excited to have met the dog. But you can also head right up to Surfside from this area of the ship as well. Just pop on up. And voila, you're on Surfside. All right, let's jump up to deck 7 and we'll go ahead and walk out onto Surfside just like you would if you were heading this way from the Royal Promenade. This is probably the best kids area I've ever seen on any ship. Now as you come on to Surfside here at the back of deck 7, you can see all the colors and just a lot of stuff going on, and it's definitely geared for the smaller kids. And I have to say, when you cruise with kids a lot and you have smaller children, you do run into the fact that there's really not a lot for them to do on a lot of the ships. They might have a small splash pad area or small kids play area, but how long can you actually sit there with them and do that? Well, this section of the ship really solves that problem. There is so much to do back here for the kids. Throughout the day, they have different kids games, they have face painting and things like that. Tons of foods, all geared towards kids. You have the arcade back here. Obviously, you have the carousel, which on this class of ship is definitely geared towards the smaller kids. So it gives them something to do. But you really can't go wrong back here. There's something for everybody. We spent a good bit of time back here, more than I thought we would. But as you walk through this section, there's tons of tables, tons of places for food. Right there on the left, you have Sprinkles, which is another spot the kids can get free ice cream cones, which will keep them running around this area all day. You have a little jungle gym here on the right. My daughter really enjoyed that. She spent a good bit of time climbing around. Kids always seem to love that. But again, there's tons of seating, lots of food options here. Again, they're usually really geared towards the kids, which is great. As you head back towards the back, you can kind of see the traditional splash pad play area, which on this ship is really nice. We'll take a closer look at it. They also have the lemon post, which we will visit later. My favorite part of Surfside for sure. So this incorporates all of the swimming and the kind of water play areas, and incorporates it in with all the food and the arcade. So it's a really great use of space for the kids. Splash pad area is awesome. Kids really loved it. As you can see, they have the pool area as well, right there facing out towards the ocean, which is great. You get a great view. Kids love swimming in there, and they'll spend the whole day back here, so it really does give you something for them to do. As we look at the back area, we'll come back and look at the two side areas. There's lots of seating back here as well, which is great. If you have a group and you want to sit while the kids are swimming and playing, there's plenty of area. But let's go ahead and jump back up to the middle area here where we can look at the lemon post a little closer. Now, Royal Caribbean is really smart for putting this out here. It certainly kept me out here longer than I would have been. I was a huge fan of the Shark Attack drink. That was my cocktail of choice while sitting back here on this cruise. But it's great for the parents. You might want a cocktail or two while the kids are playing. Makes things really easy. And as you head around, if you look on the right, they have the baby pool, which is really awesome. I remember cruising with my 2-year-old, and there just wasn't a place like this for them to kind of hang out and play. And they really solved that on this ship. So again, if you have younger kids, this is definitely the ship for you. And they have these little areas off to the side, lots of seating. Got your life vest there as well. But the splash pad is just really nice at this area of the ship. Get a good look at it here without a bunch of kids running around. You get a idea of the size and scope. I love how they have some chairs there in the water for the parents to sit on while the kids are swimming. They just did a great job back here. As you take a look down the entire section, just the colors and the way it's laid out, just the kids love it. Great presentation, great food options. Love when that big old bucket dumps water down on the kids. They love it. While we're right here, we'll take a quick jump into Pier 7, which is one of the restaurants out on Surfside. Now, if you have the dining package, this is included. Otherwise, there is a nominal fee for the food here. Now, there is so much food on this ship. It's just really crazy, the amount of food options there are, especially free ones. But I have to say, the food here was really good. It's good to have a little change of pace sometimes for lunch. We dropped in and really enjoyed lunch here. You can either do a la carte or there's a price fix menu. I think it's 2 for $15, 3 for $25. Kids under 12 do eat free. But I did enjoy it in there. But you really do have to kind of set out to come and check it out. Otherwise, it'll kind of slip by you. You know, when I was on Icon, I never got a chance to give it a try. So when I was on this ship, I definitely made it a point to check it out, and it is enjoyable. The theming's great in there as well. And then again, as we head back towards the back of the ship again, if you look to the right, you'll be able to see all the seating for this area. Again, if your kids are playing right here, it's a great spot to just come over. Gives you a place to hang out. We were cruising with a big group of friends, so it was a good place to post up and let everybody have fun. Hey, it's Matt. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel. We have a ton of content coming out this year, and if you love ship tours, make sure you subscribe. Also, remember, getting one of those rooms looking down on Surfside, one of the Surfside balconies, is a really good option when you have kids. You can sit out on your balcony and just kind of watch them. We had one of those when we were on Icon, and we really enjoyed it. When you look at the food, you see the sprinkles there. That's, again, where they can come up and just get as many ice cream cones as they want. I think my daughter had about 50. Surfside Bites is another great place. Just quick food for kids. Great place. My youngest daughter would just come here and get French fries. She was too short for the folks working there to see her, so she would take her C card in her little pouch and toss it up there and wait for them to see it, and they would come ask her what she wanted. So it was like fishing for French fries, we called it. She had a ball. And it was great. They're able to just come down and get food as they need it. As we head around, you have to take a look inside of Sugar Beach. Now, I always say, please use your head before you come in here with your young children, because it is full of candy. And we all know what that leads to. And also, it's full of stuffies. If your kids are anything like mine, that's always a problem. Don't miss the cotton candy there. It's awesome. As you can see, I did not avoid buying a stuffy. So beware. Keep it in mind. The carousel, again, is kind of geared towards the smaller kids, but my daughter had a great time riding it, as you can see. I don't know what it is about the carousel. Kids seem to flock to it and always enjoy it. As you can tell, she rode it multiple times. And she really did enjoy it. There's so much fun for the kids out here. Now, one thing here is also the Surfside Eatery. Again, it's a complimentary kind of small buffet. Little cruise hack. This is a great place to come and have breakfast. We came here every morning for breakfast. My daughter loves donuts for breakfast, and as you can see, they have a lot of those. But it was a great way to just come get something quick. You don't want to deal with the windjammer and all the nonsense up there, and it gets busy and crazy. This has got everything you need, really, and it's usually not very busy. You can get in and out easily. We enjoyed it, just popping in and grabbing something when we needed a little snack. So keep that on your bingo card. It's definitely worth checking out. They do have a seating area, as you can see. They also have some outdoor seating. So all in all, it's a great spot. From here, we can head over to the arcade, which is really big on this ship. Now, I always tell folks, please remember to go to guest services and put a daily limit on your daughter or son's C-Pass card. I have learned the hard way that they will come in here and play games for hours at a time, not realizing that you have to pay for it. Or maybe they did realize it. I think my daughter played the claw machine 100 times. So we still have a giant bag of ducks that she won. Although I don't know it was worth it. But again, the arcade on this ship is one of the better ones I've seen, if that's your thing. We would drop in and play air hockey, which was awesome. Love the flamingo. But as you can see here, you can reach Surfside from deck 6, 7, or 8. Up on 8, you just walk straight through the elevator bank and go to Central Park. And the other 2 floors, you can just reach it from either deck of the Royal Promenade. From here, we'll go ahead and head up to deck 8. While you're up here, I might as well tell you, you will end up watching your kids go up and down the slide a million times. So prepare yourself if you have kids. I'm not sure why they find it so fun, but they seem to. I don't condone running up the slide, but it was early and there wasn't a lot of people around, so hopefully we didn't offend anybody. But all in all, it's a great area of the ship. If you have kids, you'll love it. There's a store right there on the left that my daughter got a bathing suit in. So keep that in mind if you're looking for some things like that. I love the view looking down. You can see the water park up there, and they just did such a great job on the theming out here. One thing to keep in mind, make sure you head out to Surfside at night. It really changes how it looks and how it feels out here. It's a great space at night. Just with all the lights and the colors. The bar's open in the evening. The food venues are open. We were on one of the preview cruises, so it wasn't too busy out here, but I'm sure that on a regular full week it would be jammed out here at night. But it's still a great place to come hang out. My daughter popped out here and got ice cream and rode the carousel a number of times. But as you can tell, it just looks so cool. This will definitely become one of your favorite places on the ship when you're walking around with your kids in the evening, maybe after dinner. Let them come down and burn a little energy off. You really can't go wrong. So if you're looking for a cruise ship that's great for kids, the Icon class ships, both Icon and Star of the Seas, there's really none better for it. Alrighty, let's jump up to deck 8, where we can take a walk through the Central Park neighborhood. Now, the Central Park neighborhood is a really unique space. It's got a great mix of plants, as you can see. It's got shopping, it's got dining venues, music venues. It really covers all the bases, and it's just such a great space on this ship. As you look over to the right, you can see some of the more higher end shopping that's up here on Central Park. And here on the left you have Lou's, which is the jazz place, which is one of my favorite places on the ship. We'll swing back through here in a second and look at it at night when there's music playing. Right there on the right, the little blue-green building is Bubbles the Champagne Bar, so don't forget about that. That is a great spot to come grab some champagne while you're walking through Central Park in the evening. But the plants up here are just really great feel when you're walking through here. On the right, you have the Park Cafe, which is one of the free dining venues. So they're open for breakfast, lunch, and dinner on this ship. Pop in and give you a look and kind of see what it's like in here. A lot of grab and go options, quick sandwiches, breakfast sandwiches in the morning. But it's a really great option if you don't feel like doing the more traditional buffet where you're kind of in there with a whole bunch of people. Lunchtime, they have some great roast beef sandwich in here. There's a lot of great stuff in here. So if you get a chance, make sure you pop in and grab something to eat. They have seating and indoor seating, outdoor seating as well. A lot of great stuff in there to grab and go. But again, as you walk through Central Park, they did just such a great job with the plants and just gives it such a great feel. On the left there, you'll see a door that would take you right down to the Royal Promenade. It's a great quick way to just pop down the stairs and you're on the Royal Promenade. There's Trellis Bar, which is my favorite go-to spot for happy hour, for dinner. Now on this ship, they have the walk-up window for sushi at Izumi. And this is great. I popped up here and got some sushi several times on the cruise. I really enjoy the little walk-up window. It's quick and easy. There is a small charge for it if you don't have the dining package, but it's definitely an awesome addition. And as we head up here a little further, we'll go ahead and take a look at Azumi. And inside of Azumi, they have the hibachi, as well as there is a sushi bar you can kind of sit at and get sushi. We also have tables for just ordering sushi as well. It's not as big as some of the other ships with regard to the hibachi tables. So you definitely want to reserve it if you want to get some real estate and do the hibachi. But we came in, did hibachi, really enjoyed it. I also came in and ate sushi once, and again, I think they have the best sushi at sea. Azumi never disappoints. And I love that they moved it to the Central Park area. So definitely, when you get on the ship, if you're interested, do your dining reservations and get it set up right away. Now, if we look across from Azumi, you have Chops. Now, we ate here. The picture of the inside of the dining room, so you have an idea what it looks like. Traditional steakhouse feel. Again, they have the outdoor seating. We did one night outside and one night inside. Really enjoyed sitting outside. Don't forget to take a look at the choice cuts. I did a tomahawk ribeye there. My wife did the Wagyu filet. Really enjoyed Chops. Always recommend it for anyone looking for a little bit of a heightened dining experience. Definitely fits the bill. Usually have the dining package. Usually suggest folks getting the dining package. That way you can pop in and out, get a chance to try everything. Now we're going to head through the elevator bank here. And this would take you to where they do the Lincoln Park Supper Club, which is a unique dining venue. They do a small number of folks can reserve it each evening. About a 2.5 hour dinner. They have live jazz, really different and unique food that you're not going to get at any of the other restaurants. As you can see, you got about 15 tables at the most. It's very intimate. Really cool desserts. They just really knock it out of the park if that's your thing. Like I said, it's a longer experience, so if you're looking to get in and out of dinner, it's probably not the thing for you. But if you're looking for an experience that probably fills up most of your evening throughout the dinner hours, it's a great one. The band is really good. Really enjoyed it here. I could have sat and listened to the jazz all night. But I highly recommend that if it's something you're looking to do. It is pricey, as I mentioned, so keep that in mind. But for a special occasion or something like that, it's certainly worth it. All right, let's jump back out onto Central Park. Again, see some folks there at Trellis. Here's my daughter and her stuffy. We were headed to dinner here. Again, there on the right, you can see a little door that'll take you down to the Royal Promenade, which I think is really awesome. Quick way to get down there. Very handy on this ship. But at night, the lights and the way everything's lit up, it's so nice up here in the evening. Definitely make sure you come down at night, walk around, grab a drink. If you're having dinner up here, it's really nice. They had a young lady playing the harp, as you can see there on the right. They also had a piano player up here some nights. And that music then rings out through the whole Central Park area. It's really, really cool. And as we head back up towards where we started out, you'll see Lou's again on the right. This was one of my favorite places on the ship. Came up here each evening and listened to the band play. They had some really cool cocktails in there. Really enjoyed it. Highly recommend Lou's. So kind of give you a look at what it looks like inside. They have a full bar there. There's ample seating inside if you want to come in and watch the band. And again, I found them to be really enjoyable. And when this place gets hopping, it was fun. I'll go ahead and let you take a listen to the band that was playing this evening when I sat down.
My heart does not stand, just hear the beat. Oh, this is too sweet to be loved. There can't be love because I feel so well, but still I love to look in your eyes.
But I really enjoy the jazz music they have there. I always love the jazz musicians on the Royal Caribbean cruises. They do such a great job at rounding up musicians that are really good. And on Star of the Seas, it was definitely up to par. But Central Park is a definite win. Also, don't forget, if you take a look up there at the rooms at Overlook Central Park, they have a lot of the infinite balcony suites on this ship that overlook Central Park, which is really awesome. You can just let the window down, you can hear the music and really hear the atmosphere out there. It's great room choice. All right, everybody, let's take a look what everyone thinks is the best area of every cruise ship, the pool decks. Now we're going to start out on deck 15, which I consider to be the main pool deck. We're going to go ahead and take a quick stroll around it, head by the Royal Bay Pool, all the way around over by El Loco Fresh, look at the Cove Pool. We'll circle all the way back around and end up right where we started. Now, the pool decks on this ship can be a little confusing. Deck 15 is a full deck. You can kind of walk all the way around like I just showed you. Deck 17 above us is a half deck, so it's only here on this left side of the ship. And deck 16 is a 3/4 deck, which has includes the water park and all of that. So it can get confusing. Just past the hot tub they have on this side of the pool deck, which is a really good one to sneak into. A lot of times it's not jammed with people because it's kind of off to the side. There's a lot of great seating on this pool deck. Across from the bar, there's just great areas to sit, chill, have your drink. I sat over there a number of times, had a really good time down here. Really enjoyed the drinks at the bar. It's a giant lime and coconut. It spans over 2 decks. As we head up here, this is what I would consider the main pool, the Royal Bay Pool. This is really your only large pool where you're going to be able to have your kids swimming with you. So if you are traveling with kids, this would be probably your go-to pool. And with that in mind, I can assure you that this pool gets jammed full of kids, which is not always my thing. But when I'm traveling with the kids, I did end up here. But as you can see, there's so much seating right here. It's really nice. I love the little foam loungers. They were super comfy. I definitely posted up on those a few times and enjoyed the pool. As you can see, there's a number of them, but I can tell you this area fills up, so these seats will be full. If you're really concerned with getting a seat, I would advise you to get up early and get down here and get one. But again, this is a great pool. It's got a hot tub at each end. It's got that lip you can see, so it's shallow there, and then the main part of the pool is a bit deeper, which is good for the kids. A couple chairs in the water there. But again, this pool will get pretty rambunctious with kids, so keep that in mind as you're planning out your day. But it is a good size. Hey everybody, it's Matt. I hope you're loving our tour of Star of the Seas. And remember, if you need help booking this or any other cruise for that matter, just give us a call. We love making sure folks pick the best ship, best itinerary. Make sure you guys understand everything from the drink packages to the dining packages to the best shore excursions. So if you need help on anything, just reach out and we'll make sure we get you booked on the best ship possible. I have to say, I wish they had 2 pools this size. But as you can see, when we come across to the other side, the pool on that side, the Cove pool, is much smaller. But as I said, this deck you can actually walk around and make a full circle. El Loco Fresh is one of the complimentary food places. I really enjoy it. Back to the left there behind the bar, on the right side of the bar, I mean. It's where all the fixings are for your food. It's kind of tucked back there, but I really enjoyed their food. And I have to say, if you are a margarita fan, Cantina Fresca is the bomb. I swear it's the best margarita I've ever had on any cruise ship. So I'm going to point it out for you. It is the handcrafted margarita. If margaritas are your thing, definitely take a look. I had many of them on this trip, and I really, really enjoyed them. Definitely the best margarita I've ever had on a cruise. I would often grab one and sit in one of these little odd-looking chairs. And I have to say, those chairs are remarkably comfortable. But this area has a ton of seating. It's got a hot tub stuffed over here on the side. It's a really big couch over here. So if you have a big group or want to sprawl out, there's just really great seating options on this side of this deck 615. Now, there's a ton of seats that are covered, which at first I thought was kind of odd. But I have to admit, I ended up sitting in this covered area a lot. I mean, you know, you kind of get tired of the sun after a while, and these chairs really did fit the bill. You could sit, look at the ocean. I enjoyed sitting over here. When I first walked by all these chairs here, I couldn't quite understand why there was so many. But I ended up using them and enjoyed sitting there. Now, as we're walking here, we're going to come up on the Cove pool, which is an awesome little pool. It's not very big, but it's definitely a cool pool. Lots of seats right there in the water. Great view off the side of the ship. I do wish it was about 5 times as big. This pool was generally pretty full. But if you could get a space early, it was a nice place to chill for a bit. But again, you can get a good look at all the seating over here. Another lime and coconut bar. You don't have to walk too far to run into one on this ship, which is completely awesome. You have another hot tub here. More seating as well. Love how they mix in the couches and the loungers. Over here on your right is your ping pong tables. And I love that they are shielded from the wind. My daughter loves playing ping pong with me, and it's so much more fun when your ball isn't getting blown all over the place. So I give those a 10. But we're going to go ahead and head back around this corner. It's going to bring us back right where we started. So as I said, you can make a circle on this deck. As you take a look, we're going to jump up to deck 16, right up there. And then we will jump over to 17, which is right over there. So as we get up here on 16, we're gonna take a quick stroll by the Swim and Tonic. Take a look at the lime and coconut, which is awesome up there. I have to say the Swim and Tonic is definitely one of my favorite places on the ship. Now this is adults only now. On some of the earlier cruises on Icon of the Sea, they did allow kids, but they have changed that, and I applaud that decision. You have a hot tub here, a lot of chairs in the pool. This is just a great spot to sit. So we'll go ahead and spin around and take a walk through the rest of this section of deck 16. Again, you have the foam loungers, which are great. And I have to say, this is one of the best places to rent one of the casitas you can see here. I did that on a port day, and we had a great time. Just get to the lime and coconut early, and you can usually convince them of which one you'd like to take. And these right here are awesome. I love this last one. You get this little seating area over there to the left, which was really awesome. Get a look at the swim up bar. There's little seats and tables in the pool. Just a really enjoyable space. Got your towel hut right there as well. They have a number of casitas up here. Further down here you go. I mean, they get a little less crowded, but kind of like the one by the Swim and Tonic, so I advise getting up early and request one of those. There's your slide, which will take you right back down to 15. My daughter loved that slide. Gives you a good look at the size of the Royal Bay pool there down on deck 15. You also have a set of stairs right there that would take you right down to the pool. Or you can run up the stairs from the pool and get to the bar up here, which was awesome. They have the frozen drinks up here. If that's your thing, as you can see, they have a number of them ready to go. Love the seating up here. That's the casita check-in, so that's where you go. Took me forever to find it. Here's another look at the swim up bar at Swim and Tonic. Yeah, I just love the layout on this ship. So the rest of deck 16 up here is pretty much either casitas or just seating. There is a stage up here, and they did have a reggae band playing in the afternoons, which was awesome, which I will show you more towards the end of this section. But as you can see, pretty much just seating down here. If you keep going straight, it actually takes you around to the Basecamp area. You can circle all the way around to the Hideaway and the back side of the water park. But just to make things easy, we are going to go ahead and spin around. Going to head up to deck 17, up over there. And we'll go ahead and walk that little section you see up there. Then we'll hop down the stairs back to the other side of this deck. There's the stage where the reggae band plays. But we'll hop up to 17, then we'll come down the stairs to 16 at the start of the water park. We will circle all the way back around and we'll end up right back at the Swim and Tonic. So let's jump up there to 17. We'll go ahead and jump out of the elevators here, head by the Cloud 17 pool. We'll just make it right through and go down those stairs. And that will get us to the water park area. So this is Cloud 17. Kind of a half deck up here. You look there to the right, you can get a good look at the Swim and Tonic. Down on 16. I do have to say, this area of the ship I found to be kind of a more adult area. It's not necessarily an adults only area, but every time I was up here, I didn't see many kids. Kids seem to stay down on 15 in the big pool. So this is a good space to come up to if you're kind of maybe want to get away from the fray and the craziness of the kids, but don't want to go to the Hideaway, which might be a little too party central for you. So this is a good middle ground. As you can see, you have your own bar up here, which is great. And the pool's really cool. With the glass, looking right over the glass. Long and skinny. Not very big. So I didn't ever see many kids up here. I think they like the other pool better. But again, you have your own bar, which is great. This section is definitely way more chill than the other two floors or decks for sure. A lot of seating up here. It was a lot quieter up here. You do have the wine glass hot tub. So if that's your thing, head on up here to 17. Again, as you can see, a couple hot tubs, mostly just seating. Really good area to come chill. This deck just heads straight ahead. You'll end up in the smoking area, and there is a set of stairs which then take you down to deck 16, and that's where you would enter Thrill Island in the water park area. But again, this is a great quiet area on the ship. So let's take a look at jumping down these stairs. We're gonna follow around through Thrill Island, take a walk around, check out the Hideaway, head back by the golf course, check out Basecamp. We'll come around by Crown's Edge. Go ahead and walk up and end up at Swim and Tonic where we started. So once you come down the stairs, you see you're at Thrill Island. There's a set of stairs which take you right back down to 15 right by the Royal Bay Pool. So it's pretty convenient once you learn your way around. The water park on this ship is just amazing. The slides were all great. I rode them all a bunch of times. These first couple right here on your right are kind of the multiple people slide. Get on a big tube. I went on them with my kids 100 times. It was just amazing. Really fun. It's hard to believe that you're on a cruise ship. They did an amazing job with the water park. As you can see, there's seating scattered throughout, so you could always come up here and just find a place to chill as well. I was surprised to see it was crowded up here a lot of the day, so people were up here sitting, so it's definitely a popular spot. You come up around here, you can see the drop slides. There on your left, they were super fun. Across the way, you see the sports, kind kind of the sports deck up there. They have the basketball and the tennis courts. And here at the rear of the ship, you'll have the Hideaway, which is the adults only area. I enjoyed that area a good bit. Really well done. And if you're looking for the FlowRider, it's back here as well. Just pop up these stairs. I love how they stuck it up here. It's a really great location for it. This whole area of the ship is just massive. Those are the stairs right there up to the 2 drop slides. Really great slides. You also have the mini golf back here. My daughter and I played a couple times. It was fun. I like the location. You can look off the side of the ship. This was my favorite place. The Hideaway was definitely a win. Adults only. There's 2 great hot tubs up here. Good size. I chilled in those a couple times. Really enjoyed it. I love this little stadium seating area at the back of the ship. You can just sit there, look right off the back. Free advice. Try to get a chair near one of those metal tree things, because the sun is no joke, and those things really do actually help. So I was lucky enough to be right there on the end here on the left, and that tree helped me out. Now the big loungers down along the glass, you do have to reserve, and there is a fee. But again, that's a great spot. If you're going to post up there all day, it would probably be worth it. As you can see, you get a look at the whole area. And again, this spot gets full, so all those chairs will be full pretty early in the morning. Get a look at the Hideaway pool. I love the Hideaway bar over there. Spent a lot of time sitting over there. Really, really good space. You can see the loungers in the middle of the pool, which you also have to reserve. But keep in mind that when that pool is full of people, your private little seat is surrounded by people. And there are folks spraying champagne guns and all kinds of craziness by the afternoon. So it gets pretty rambunctious down here. So if you had an idea of sitting there and relaxing in the afternoon, I can assure you that that will not happen. But if you want to be there and be part of the fun, then you would probably love it. And if you want to chill out, you can always head over here to the Hideaway bar. Great view off the back of the ship. Again, the loungers there by the glass, you do have to reserve. For the other seating, you can just grab what's open. Bartenders here were awesome. Really enjoyed this space. As you see across the way at the Hideaway pool, you can see it gets full of people. But I have to admit, I did have fun sitting in there in the pool. It was more people than I thought that I would enjoy being in a pool with, but I ended up having a good time. But do keep that in mind. It does get full.
Hey everybody, it's Matt. I hope you're loving our tour of Star of the Seas. And remember, if you need help booking this or any other cruise for that matter, just give us a call. We love making sure folks pick the best ship, best itinerary. Make sure you guys understand everything from the drink packages to the dining packages to the best shore excursions. So if you need help on anything, just reach out and we'll make sure we get you booked on the best ship possible.
Again, really love those hot tubs. If you're wanting to find some space that isn't inundated with children, those are the hot tubs for you. From here, we'll take a quick look up at the sports court as well, so you can get a look at that. You really get a good idea how big those water slides are when you're staring at them from across the way like that. It's really impressive. Jump up the stairs real quick and take a look. I really like how they elevated this. It really doesn't seem like it takes up any real estate. If you're not looking for it, you almost wouldn't notice it's there. You have your basketball and your pickleball up here. They had little things going on throughout the day, so just check the cruise compass and or the app, it tells you what's going on. And since they have it raised up, get a good view of everything from up here. Get a good view of the mini golf there. Definitely enjoyable, but you can see how tall those drop slides are. Just impressive. Whole water park area is just so well done.
Hey, it's Matt. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel. We have a ton of content coming out this year, and if you love ship tours, you gotta subscribe.
Let's go ahead and take a quick look at the Basecamp area, which is, again, as we're heading up here, you can see that the space is underneath the sports court. That bar is a great bar. If you are over in this area, bartenders there were awesome. But there's a lot of food in this area. Quick grab and go. It's complimentary. Just walk up, let them know what you need, and they had the hamburgers and hot dogs, and daughter was eating some chicken fingers. Just a great little space to come get some quick bites. Really enjoyed it when we ate here. Those smash burgers were really good. And again, there's a big bar, as you can see. And for my draft beer friends, they had a lot of good beers on draft at this bar. So if that's your thing, keep that in mind. It's worth walking over. So this will circle you back around on deck 16. You'll head by the rock wall. It's a little smaller on this ship than, say, on the Oasis class, but my daughter still really enjoyed it. And over on this side of the ship is where the Crown's Edge is as well. So if you're looking to do it, you would head over here and sign up. Right up here on the right. I did it. It was fun. I thought it would be scary, but it really wasn't. So I definitely say give it a shot. But as you can see, we are back out on deck 16. And we'll go ahead and follow this around back to the Lime and Coconut. Just to give you another look at this section of the ship, and then just to tie it back to where that back section is. Know that you covered all the grounds of the pool decks. Again, this is a good area of the ship that doesn't get real busy if you're looking for somewhere to sit. Yeah, but you can't go wrong with the reggae band. They did a great job. Never saw it too crowded with folks watching them. I would grab a cocktail and come up, and I was one of the few people there most of the time, so it was a great space. But again, we'll just walk around here just to tie it all together. We will end up back at the Swim and Tonic. But I have to say, once you get used to how the pool decks are all connected together, kind of get a hang of it. It's a lot easier to get around. But I have to say they did a great job on this ship. Just an amazing job. All right, let's jump up to deck 15 at the front of the ship, and we can get a good look at the Aquadome. So we're going to start out here by the elevator banks, and we're just going to come up, check out the Aqua Theater. Then we'll go ahead and head around, check out Hook Seafood, head through the Overlook, come around by the Ryan Bean, which is an awesome bar. Then we'll take a look at the Aquadome Market. Then we'll just come right back and take a good look at the theater right here. Now this Aqua Theater is really awesome. This is where they do the Aqua Show on this ship. So when you get on the ship, you want to make sure you make reservations for the show as soon as possible, because it is, busy. You also have to get here about 35-40 minutes early to get in line, so keep that in mind. To look at when the water comes out of the ceiling, which is super cool during the show. But we'll come back and take a look at some of the show at the end of this video. All right, let's start heading around the Aquadome area. We'll go ahead and check out Hook Seafood because it's up here in this area. As you see those little tables there, just a little cruise hack. If you make reservations and sit at those tables, you can have some food and watch the show. So keep that in mind. I did that once and it was awesome. Love the little raw bar here. You can come in and just grab some oysters or clams or shrimp. But this place is great. I love the windows on this ship so you can see outside. Great place to come for lunch on a sea day. If you look down there, they have the really long tables. So if you have a big group, this is a a good spot to come if you're looking to seat a bunch of people. But again, you can take a look at the raw bar there. I just usually pop in and grab some oysters before I go to my other dinner because I usually get the dining package. So there is a charge for this restaurant if you don't have the dining package, which I usually try to steer folks towards getting the package. Just makes cruising so much easier. But Hooked is definitely one of my favorite restaurants in the Royal Caribbean fleet. And we'll go ahead and head back out. Head towards the front of the ship, which is where the Overlook area is. Now this area is just stunning. It's got the 270-degree floor-to-ceiling windows. Beautiful view. Don't forget to hop up one of these sets of stairs to the Overlook pod here. There's some great seating up here. There were people in them every time I tried to get in there. But needless to say, there's a great view from up here as well. Get a good look around. There was somebody in there, so I just snuck back down the stairs. But they're super cool if you can grab them. But as soon as you walk in, you just you're wowed by what you see. It's just amazing. There's a ton of great seating in here. In the afternoon and evening, they have the bar right there that's open. It's another look at the cool Overlook pods. I don't know why, but I really, really love sitting up there. But the view is really the key here. I have to tell you, this area of the ship was pretty chill most of the time, even in the evening. So if you're looking for a place to come and hang out where it's a little more quiet, not a lot going on, this was a great area. Especially around sunset, it was just so beautiful. And once full-on night hits and it's dark everywhere, it glows. It's just amazing. Again, you can see all of the seating here. They had great couches there. If you have a group, just come down and hang. It's just a great space.
Hey, it's Matt. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel. If you love ship tours, we have a ton of content coming out this year, so you better subscribe.
I love the little aquarium looking stuff there. Sit underneath them at night and they just light up the room right there. It's really cool. For those of you used to the Oasis class, this is where the solarium would be. So there is no solarium on this ship. But I have to say, I really, really enjoyed this area of the ship. And again, definitely head up here in the evening. I'm going to jump to a little clip of it at night. You get a idea of the vibe. Just really, really neat place to come up and hang. You can definitely just miss this area if you're not looking for it or setting out to come hang out, because there's so much to do on this ship. But definitely make sure you make some time for it. It's well worth it. Again, one of my favorite things was just the seating. I would come up here in the morning, have some coffee. The rye and bean bar up on the next level, which we'll go by in a moment. In the morning, it has awesome coffee there. So put that in your little Rolodex. If you're looking for coffee, this is a great place to come and grab a cup. Just come enjoy these seats looking right out at the ocean. It's just something down here.
Hey, it's Matt. Hope you're enjoying this tour of Star of the Seas. If you need help booking this or any other ship, please reach out to us. We love helping folks book the best vacation possible. And remember, we can help with everything. Packages, dining packages, drink packages, shore excursions, traveling to and from the cruise port. So we're a full-service agency, and we'll make sure you have the best time possible.
And as we come up the stairs here, see the Ryan Bean, which is a great bar to come to in the evening. Not very crowded. Good vibe up here. Again, if you don't make time to do it, you'll probably forget to do it. Even on a week cruise, there's just so much to do, but it's so worth coming to this area of the ship in the evening too. As we hit up alongside this edge of the theater, you will also have the Aquadome Market. Now, everything in here is complimentary, and I have to say that I enjoyed the food here way more than I thought I would. I had the dining package, and I found myself in here grabbing food almost the entire cruise. You have some Spanish food there. The Greek place here, I concentrated mostly on the pig-out barbecue, which was really good. Really enjoyed it. And the Thai place was really good. I think I ate something from there every day. And my daughter would kill me if I don't mention the crepes. That was her favorite. So we were in this line that was right here every day. But you can't go wrong with the Aquadome Market. Again, you could miss it if you weren't trying to find it. So just make sure if you're hungry and looking for something cool, give it a look. Don't forget the swag store. They have the magic cup. If you buy that cup, you have free drink packages for life. I could really use that cup. But let's go ahead and take a look at the theater here. I'm going to give you some clips of the show. I really enjoyed the show. Again, get here early so you can find some real estate you like, a seat you like. It really does back up. But it's really worth the time to just come, grab a drink, and grab your seat and check it out. But here's some clips of the show. right, let's jump back up to the promenade where we can take the handy escalator down to the casino. This is also how you get off the ship on port days. You just turn right instead of turning left here into the casino. We'll do a little quick walk through for my friends who love to gamble. But it'll give you a good idea of what you're in for. If hitting the slots is your thing, there is a bazillion in here. Depending on who I'm cruising with, I do come down to the casino. It's really fun later in the evening. So when the rest of the ship is getting a bit boring in the evening, this is your spot to come. And folks are up late in the casino. And again, I don't gamble too much, but I definitely come hang out with folks that do. There's a huge bar, so there's never a shortage of cocktails down here. And folks are usually having a lot of fun, which makes it a good spot to come. Let's take a look at it when there is actually some people around. And again, the casino does get pretty busy, and this casino is really big. But I had a really good time down here on this cruise. Met some really fun people. Always a lot going on, as you can tell. Now we're also going to take a look at the music hall, which is kind of the music venue on this ship, which is awesome. You can reach it here through the casino, which is how we're going to go into it here in a second. Can also reach it by just taking the elevator down to floor 4. You can pop in that way. But we'll go ahead here and enter via the casino. Now, I love this venue. On all of the royal ships that have it, I frequent it a lot. I was in here a good bit on this cruise. They had a Journey tribute band who were pretty good. I love Journey, so it was fun for me to come in here and watch them. But there's a ton of seating up here. There's a bar on each level, so it's easy to get a drink. And if you're up here on the second level, they have all the seats along the glass right there, so you can easily see the band, and it's a fun place to sit. I actually saw this Journey cover band on a couple of the other royal ships, so I was familiar with them. They're fun. They definitely bring out the Journey fans, which makes it interesting. This place is big on this ship. Again, like I said, it's 2 levels, really, really great. They usually have great bands in here during your cruise, so definitely come check it out. I've seen a bunch of different types of bands in here and on different ships, and it's always been really good. Let's go ahead down to the first floor. Do a quick walk down the stairs. Take a look at the first floor as well. Getting a lot of seating down here as well. Depending on the band and the time that you come, it can get full. I'm getting ready to show you a clip of the Journey band in a second. I was here for one of the early shows, so it wasn't hopping yet, but if you come at the later shows, it definitely gets gets going in here for sure. But I'll let you take a quick listen to the Journey band that was playing on our cruise. But again, the Journey band was a blast. And like I said, they always have great bands in here. It's always fun to come check out. A lot of seating. So there's always room for you and your friends to come hang, which I really like. On some of the ships, it's a little smaller, so it gets really crowded. But I felt it was a great size on this ship. Love the TVs they have all around when the band's playing. You can see the band playing on the TVs as well, which is cool. And if you want to come in from the elevator, you can just jump down to floor number or deck 3. And you'll come in on the first floor of the music hall. As you can see, you can come down the stairs from the Royal Theater as well. From here, let's also take a look at the main dining rooms, which are also off of the Royal Promenade. For those of you who don't get the dining package, this is where you will be eating. It's really pretty on this ship. I'm going to go ahead and take a quick look at all 3 levels of the main dining room, just in case you are one of those people who love to see the dining room. Now, I usually get the dining package, so I don't eat in the main dining room very often. But we did pop in and eat here once, and you know, on the newer ships, it's usually a little better than on some of the older ships. But you know, it's certainly fine. Definitely feels fancy in here for those of you wanting to dress up. You should also remember it's also available for breakfast and lunch. But I have to say, there's so much food on this ship. I didn't even get a chance to eat breakfast or lunch on this cruise in the main dining room. But my daughter does enjoy coming in here and eating, so we did do it once, as I mentioned. It was definitely fun. But as you can tell, they're all pretty similar, so it really doesn't matter which floor you get assigned. They're pretty much very similar. Windows all around on the sides. I like getting a table right by the glass there so you can kind of peek down and look at the other floors.
Hey everybody, it's Matt. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel. We'll be dropping a lot of ship tours this year, so make sure you join us for all the fun.
Let's also jump to the Royal Theater, which you can reach from the Royal Promenade as well. This is us walking to our seats to see Back to the Future, which I have to say was really enjoyable. They do have waiters, which will bring you some cocktails, which was awesome. So this was our seat. Daughter really enjoyed the show. She had not seen the movie before, so she got home and then watched the movie. Now she's a fan. You can see the theater's big. That's my daughter and me sitting here. I have sunglasses on because they're prescription and I'm blind without them. And we saw the show during the day. It's pretty long, so keep that in mind. But we watched the whole thing. It didn't really bother us. But you'll definitely want to peel off some time if you want to see it. But again, it was so well done. Really enjoyed it. Little sneak peek at what it looks like. They frown on you doing any video during the show, so I really didn't do any. And here's a look at the theater when we came, just to see that regular headliner show. Give you an idea what it looks like. We sat upstairs, which was super cool. Now check out the piano guy that's either in the elevator, but sometimes he's in the halls as well. Go sing your Taylors. That dude's a blast, so keep your eye out. He's either in the hallway or in one of the elevators. But we'll end this tour with a look at the beautiful elevator banks. Why would I show the elevator banks? Well, because there's 12 of them, and it's awesome. They work great. All of the complaints about elevators on every cruise ship I've ever been on were solved by these elevators. So they deserve their own little section. I love this ship and the elevators. Hope you love this tour. I'm going to leave you with my daughter because she's super funny. I'm going to get a video of you at Starbucks spending all of my money on Starbucks on a cruise.
I don't do that.
You certainly do. Well, if you made it this far, you are a trooper and you love long ship tours like I do. But remember, if you need help booking this or any cruise, please reach out to us. We love helping folks round up the best cruise possible or the best vacation possible. We are a full service agency and we do everything. So please reach out if you are looking for someone to help.